Hello, my beautiful friends. We are back. Happy equinox, happy April. We have arrived. I just wanted to remind you that I will be in LA hosting an event on the 17th of April and in Oakland on the 21st of April, and all tickets for that event is down below. Only one of the tickets will be available at the door, and you will have to pay in cash, and there will be an increase in price. So get them now so that we can kick it. We're going to do an abundance ritual. Something new that I haven't shared with anybody yet. We're going to be talking about how Chiron moving into Aries is drastically shifting the way that we integrate and heal our collective body, as well as how to find all of the magic that is unfolding around you every single day. Because using your intuition in mundane moments is extremely powerful, and it allows you to integrate your spirituality beyond prayer, beyond meditation, and things like that. For my New York friends, we are definitely having an event on May 27th. However, I may switch venues. Regardless, on the 31st, I am going to list the in-person reading time slots that are available. And for those of you that have sent me your email because you want to be privy to the information first, you will get access to those beforehand. And I will drop the tickets as soon as I have solidified if whether I'm going to stay where we are right now or move it to a different spot. On the 31st, I am also launching some new services. A few are going to disappear, but not the ones that everyone loves. And I'm going to add some new stuff where my US friends can get gifts in the mail as well. So that's really exciting. I'm also in the process of getting certified for Reiki. So that's something that you're going to see in my services as well a little bit. And some of you have noticed that I did drop mid-month readings that covered career and love, and you only saw snippets because the rest is available to Siren Gang members. It is $10 a month. You get access to all 12 signs mid-month reading, career and love. They're separate spreads. And you get access to the weekly blog that I put out every single Sunday. And you get $3 off all my services all the time. Another exciting thing that I'm launching in May is a live stream for women only. It's going to be a sacred space where, again, we host ritual. I take questions from the live chat and all that good stuff. So as always, if you need to get in touch with me, you can follow me on Twitter or Instagram at _spiritualsiren, or you can go to my website below, thespiritualsiren.com, and I'm always available to you guys. I love you so much, and here's your reading. Peace. All right, Capricorn, so as I was connecting to your energy, I started to get this really cold sensation from like the top left side of my head down to my chin, and it was like creeping over really slowly, and it almost feels like, I guess, how an item would feel as it slowly starts to freeze over. Okay, so there's some element I feel getting iced out of your intuition or in your ability to receive. There's something that you were receiving previously that you're now icing out. And we do have the Four of Cups here. I feel like you're turning cold to something. Okay, and it could be an idea, it could be an emotion, it could be a person, it could be a situation. First out the deck, we have the Strength with the Nine of Pentacles. And this is the reminder that sometimes we're a lot stronger alone. And that we need to be alone to be reminded of how independent and amazing we are. And there's something going on. There's something that you're turning down or you're resisting. It could really be either one. That it's trying to teach you your level of resiliency. Because there's some belief here that either letting somebody in will diminish your power, or that you need somebody to be in your life to in order to have that level of strength. It's like, well, how can I be thriving and independent if I don't have anyone to, share my emotions with or connect with on a sexual level or something like that? But with the Four of Cups here, there is resistance to the new, right? Because before we can get all our prayers answered, before everything that we need can come in, we have to make room for things. And sometimes that requires things becoming severed. So with the Two of Cups here and the Ten of Swords, I do feel that at the very least, there's a belief and a way of thinking about relationships in general, whatever kind, work, friendships, you know, family, even love, that is just getting, I don't know why I want to say barrage. Is that even a word? It's just getting like barreled over. And I do feel, again, it's getting iced out and kind of getting cut out. And I do feel it's on the feminine side. That could be that if a man, you're watching this, if you're cutting a woman out of your life. And for the women watching this, this could be you cutting someone off from receiving your energy. Or someone, again, is icing you out and you're no longer able to receive from them. But I do feel like this is bringing in more opportunities. Sometimes, especially if we do creative work, we need to really surrender over our emotions to channel them into finances. And especially with you, Capricorn, you know, you are obviously predisposed to being very, very powerful and very in tune with the physical realm. But I don't think often you really channel your emotions into your work. I think that you ignore your emotions through your work. So now is the time to really fuse them. So if there's a situation or a person that you're no longer engaging with, or that's getting cut off from whoever is doing it, I believe it's to put the focus back in really claiming your ground and being able to stand on your own 2 feet without any help from anybody else, whether it be financially, emotionally, physically. Okay. But let's get into your overall spread, and we will take it from there. Okay. What up, Capricorn? I never sit with my legs crossed in like a figure 4, like more of the masculine way of crossing legs. But I feel the need to do that, and I was just like leaning back in my chair. And I feel like it's time to really view your life from the boss position that you know so well how to take, Capricorn. But I feel like in some regard you've been ignoring it. Like I was saying in the beginning, because it shows here in Spirit's advice, don't mind me lighting some sage for y'all. The fusing of your financial desires and goals with your emotional body is the key to making the choices in going down the avenues and finding the people that are going to be key players. Naturally, we all want love, and naturally, we all want compassion and people in our lives that we can feel comfortable sharing our bodies and our hearts with. But we can't build a future on a specific person unless we've already gotten to the point where we have like a firm commitment with that person, like we're married or whatever. And even still, it's a slippery slope, you know, because we have to be happy for the sake of being happy. We have to go after because that's what we want, not because we think if we execute XYZ or we achieve this goal or we whatever, then we're going to be happy and then we're going to feel fulfilled. And once I get a partner, then I'll feel more comfortable saving money. Or once I get a partner, then I'll be whatever. Once I get a house or once I get a better job, then love will be easy. Like none of that stuff is contingent on another thing. It has to all be unified within your own heart and within your own body and physicality before it can be mirrored back to you by somebody else. Your overall energy this month is the Knight of Cups. So you need to be patient and compassionate with yourself and be a little bit more nurturing, because if you really desire someone to nurture you and romance you and give you that lighter, softer side of life, you have to first provide it for yourself. Do you feel that you provide yourself with a safe space? Okay? Do you feel like life is worth celebrating, even if you're a party of one? You need to really ask yourself that. Because the Four of Wands, yes, talks about being surrounded by love and surrounded by, really happy times and people that care about you. But you're the one that's on this journey. And essentially the journey never ends. So are you willing to walk through life with an open heart, even if there's no suitor in your midst? You know what I'm saying? Because only open hearts and open mouths get fed. You know what I mean? People that are closed off to love, closed off to abundance, closed off to beauty, right? Because this is really about beautiful things, right? This is a very Venusian card as well. They're not going to find it. You know what I mean? Every day we have the option to believe in love or not. And I keep thinking about how I feel the need to sit in this stance. I never ever read from such a relaxed position. And I feel like there is a need for you to just see, like really sit back and see things from a bigger perspective. I feel like you've been a little pigeonholed in the recent months, coming up to now. Capricorn, didn't the moon come up for you guys last month in your heart space? I don't remember. I feel like it did though. Because I think your theme was like walking into the unknown or whatever. I think I said you guys were in a time glitch. Ooh, I just saw like something glisten over to my left. So Spirit is trying to get your attention, okay? Big time. Like, and there's a reminder that all that glitters isn't gold. And you may have a very, very particular view of what love looks like, what success looks like, what abundance looks like. And Spirit is consistently challenging you to really disprove you, basically. You need to be disproven in order to open yourself up. This to me is a journey of opening your heart. And especially for my Capricorn moons watching this, I know it's not easy. Okay? I know it's not easy. But what Spirit is asking you to release is the Three of Wands with the rune Love and the Page of Wands. So for some of you, you may have been hoping that a sexual relationship or even a relationship where it's just really based on passion or creativity was going to formulate into a love situation, like a romantic situation that you branch out into the future. And it's not that it can't, but I think that this is about pressure. I feel like this is about pressure. Putting that level of pressure on things before they can even get off the ground is a tall order. Okay? And when we add weight to balloons, they obviously don't get off the ground. You know what I'm saying? Also, if this is a creative project and you like something that you love and you're trying to build a future and really make advances on a creative project that you love, I feel like you're still in a nurturing phase. Okay, because the Page of Wands is an opportunity. And the Three of Wands obviously is about acting on a new insight, and a new perspective, and really making advancements in love. So don't put the, what do they say? Don't put the horse before the cart, or don't put the cart before the horse. So just slow down, be grounded about what something is rooted in, because I just keep paying attention to how yellow this card is and how this is, blue with yellow, but how we connect to other people and how we connect to our own like sacral chakra energy, our creativity, our power, says a lot about what we love and what we value and what we love in ourselves and what we value in ourselves. And it's important to remember that, again, until you feel deserving and until you feel like you love yourself, and that you're deserving of love and deserving of something that I want to say like makes you quiver, like something that is out of this world, like it's going to be really hard to achieve that. This feels like trying to make someone or something or some opportunity fit into a very particular plan that you have and fill a gap within your own being. And I don't think that's going to pan out very well for you. Yeah, this could be with a water sign, or if you have water in your chart, it could be that person, or it could be someone that really challenges you to dig into your emotions. With the Lovers here, because it's also here, I definitely do feel this is someone that you have been trying to create a relationship with, or a project or type of future path that very much requires you to ascend to a higher level of emotional intelligence and spiritual knowing. So if you want to get creative projects or passionate situations off the ground, you need to really view love with a different lens, okay? It's safe to look at life like it's a kaleidoscope. You know what I mean? Like it's a Picasso painting. You can see things and piece them together differently. I think that you've had a very rigid view of what's happening, and life is really pushing you to see things in a much more fun, lighthearted way. Because the door that's not open for you that was once closed, we have the Nine of Wands, clarified by the Sun. And on the Sun, we have the ruined marriage. So there's a lot of hesitation to commit to being happy. There's a lot of hesitation to admit and commit to the fact that life is abundant. I feel like you're just having a hard time accepting the beauty of life, to be honest. Because this could be a marriage, right? This could be love. Like, you know, do I trust the person that I had children with? Do I trust, you know, that the happiness I'm having in this relationship is real? But again, it's only as real as you allow it to be. Because again, if you don't feel worthy of the relationship, of the passion project, of the new situations that are coming into your life that are really exciting, no matter how much you are loyal to that other person, it is going to be short-lived. Because when someone else is in charge of our happiness, or when money is the reason that we're happy, or if there's any condition outside of our own being that we commit all of our energy to, it is going to make us, you know, second guess ourselves at some point. Because the Nine of Wands is hesitancy based on the past. So I really urge you, if you have not lived a scenario in your past that you would want to carry out until your end of days, I really suggest that you don't cling to that energy. And even if you could pluck out, like if this is a relationship situation or just love in general, if you could pluck out like 3 days out of a 5-year relationship that were just like so romantic and amazing, like that still is not ideal. You know, usually we've never experienced anything that is so ideal that we would repeat it, typically, you know, because we're always growing and changing. So what worked for us once is not going to work for us again, you know? So can you commit to being happy and living a full, carefree, exciting life, Capricorn? Can you feel grounded? Because the Sun also talks about all the lower chakras, or really all the chakras, being highlighted. Can you step into alignment and really commit to the beauty of life without letting the past deter you? Are you going to be so afraid that the other shoe is going to drop that you miss all your moments of bliss now? Okay, because who benefits? Yeah. If this is someone that you want to build a home with, or that, again, you feel really safe with, or just feeling comfortable celebrating your life, okay, or being an entrepreneur, taking charge of your life, you know, no one's gonna make shit happen for you, Capricorn. I know that you know that in some regard, but also no one's gonna make you be happy. No one is ever gonna make you be happy. They're gonna let you rock, okay, and you need to know that. If you're not willing to open up your heart, somebody will march away and bring their cup to somebody else, because the open-hearted, to truly be open-hearted means that you can bless people that have a closed heart, but you're not going to wait and use the jaws of life and crack them open. You know what I'm saying? So open up, please, by any means, like open up for your own good. You know, I want that for you. Your current energy as it relates to all of this. In your head, we have the King of Pentacles. In your heart, we have the Moon with the rune Victory. And in your foundation, we have the Four of Pentacles with the rune Future. So I think a lot of you are thinking about what you want the next, 5+ years of your life to look like. I think you're really worried about securing the bag, if you will, securing your financial future, and making your future very tangible and real. I think a lot of you are putting your happiness on hold till the money comes in, till your career is at a certain place. And then for those of you that are really in a really good financial space, I think that you realize that you have all that and you're still not ready for the rest. And it's because, again, when we make things conditional, we realize that we can keep pushing it off until the end of time. You know what I mean? Like nothing's going to make us yield. Also, if you're really clinging to what's happening right now and clinging to conditions, I just feel this is very specific about conditions. If you are worried about losing, whatever it is, losing money, losing people, losing ground, losing, if you fear that people knowing how you feel will allow them to rock your security, you are closing yourself off. Because there's just so much in the future you're trying to lock down. But the future happens today. You know what I mean? Because that's all we have. Yeah, Six of Swords. All we have is today. So if you want to you know, you have to celebrate life now. You have to celebrate life in the immediate experience. And it's safe to move away from a survival mentality. With victory and the moon in your heart space, you have the power to make your dreams come true, Capricorn. And if there are things that have eluded you, if there are things that you just haven't been able to understand, Spirit is saying that the success that you desire comes through surrendering to that emotional unknown. Okay? It doesn't matter if you can describe it. It doesn't matter if you can place it out in the physical realm. It doesn't matter if it has any roots in the physical realm. You will march through that with an open heart if you can surrender over to not knowing. It's okay to not know. It is safe to not know. With the King of Pentacles in your headspace, again, he's focused on the future, right? So if you have an abundance mindset and you have a I am worth it, I can achieve whatever it is that I desire mindset, but not with other people as players on your chessboard, but just as yourself. If you keep everything focused just on you, on what you feel, on what you want, and you allow these, I don't even know what I want to call them. It's like this moon card, I think for some of you is just like, I don't know how to say what I feel. I just know what I want. And for others of you, I do think that you're keeping your emotions a secret, in hopes to win a breakup or win a, I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's like you don't want anyone to know when things aren't, when you're not feeling at your best. But if your emotions elude you, yeah. So then we do have the Seven of Swords with the Ace of Cups. And we have the Star here. So know that there's never any winners when love is not the focus. You know what I'm saying? Don't let love elude you. Do not let love pass you by as an energy, right? As an energy first and foremost. You will successfully overcome your feelings of confusion and your feelings of, I don't even know which way is up. Once you see where you have lied to yourself, first and foremost, okay? In terms of, yeah, potentially another earth sign, or your ability to make it work with what you have now. If you were telling yourself, I'll get into a relationship again when this is all set, or I'll focus on work when love is all set, or whatever. If you have been putting how you feel on hold for more practical matters, you're going to realize that only you experience that loss. Okay? And I mean love again. Love is happiness. Love is bliss. Love is just accepting, that the universe is abundant and we don't ever have to suffer. Suffering is optional, Capricorn, I swear. Okay. Spirit's advice, we have the Two of Pentacles, clarified by both the Four of Swords and the Lovers. The rune we have on the Lovers is joy. So again, there's a huge focus here on choosing the path that makes you the happiest. Not based on conditions, but based on your inner alignment. The Lovers also talks about listening to your higher self, infusing the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Because if we're always acting, which masculine energy is more reactionary, in my opinion, and feminine energy is more receptive and, you know, has to take in what's happening before going forward. Whereas masculine energy is just like responding to stimuli outside of itself. So just know you don't have to put joy on hold, Capricorn. You do not have to wait to be happy. Nothing has to change for you to be happy. I don't care what is going on outside of you. I assure you that you don't. Both of these cards are sixes as well. Like these two added together are six. This is six, which coming together ultimately makes a three, which is the stage of building. So if you're looking to build something, okay, again, a future, to have it all, right? Trinity, mind, body, spirit. If you want to have it all, you need to really assess, Four of Swords. You really need to assess if your pain and your past experiences, the things that have disappointed you, are really worth carrying into the future. Do they have any benefit for you? Because the Two of Pentacles here is saying that the balance is required in order for you to prioritize happiness as well. It can't be all work and it can't be all play. It has to be both. And you have the power to grant that for yourself. Okay? And the lack of balance that you're feeling is due to a lack of balance emotionally. I think that your emotional waters have been tumultuous for a while, because maybe with the victory rune here, you've been focused on financial success for a long time, or just like having your life all together in a certain type of way. And your own personal emotional needs have gone on the back burner. Okay, in some regard, I think that a lot of you maybe have been waiting to be saved somehow, and you realize that nobody's coming. And it's because you have the power to save yourself. Okay, you have the power to rise up out of whatever that is. And the choice for joy, the choice to live an abundant, happy life is always there, no matter who else is a party to it or not. Energy moving into May is the Page of Pentacles with the Seven of Wands. And on the Seven of Wands, we have success. So going from having to leave behind, focusing all our plans on romance and love, and trying to just make things on a strictly passionate, creative level, to getting a really practical opportunity, right? In learning that success cannot be taken from you with the Seven of Wands, especially if you know where you stand. Because the Seven of Wands is someone that is feeling like their boundaries are being tested, or what they've worked for is being tested. But if anything, I feel your beliefs around what success is being tested, and that's the opportunity that you're achieving. Can you believe in yourself enough that you don't question whether or not something new coming in can make your success? Yeah, because then we have the Ten of Crystals. So it's like, when everything is good, do you still feel safe? Or do you just say, oh, you're not safe, you know, when things are going awry? Yeah, then we got the Lovers again. So I definitely think for a lot of you, this has to do with some relationship that you regard as a soulmate, which I don't typically say that with this card, but that's definitely the vibe that I'm getting. So just breathe easy. I can't even speak. Easy this month, Capricorn. And you know, you don't have to be the master at everything overnight, but you do need to live life with an open heart in order to see and hear everything that Spirit is offering you. I now do work I love, and I am well paid for it. I am appreciated and well compensated wherever I work. So remember, even if you're not succeeding in the way that is ideal to you, that does not diminish your skills and your ability to create more and better for yourself, okay? I love you guys so much, and I'll be back soon. Peace.